Another answer that I would have accepted for this is a computer. Because computers have keys as well. All right, so what you're going to do now, I'm going to give you a sticky note. On this sticky note, you are going to tell me 5 things that people would say to describe you. Now, I'm not talking about your looks. I don't care about your looks. Okay. I want your personality. So, what you're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. What you're going to do is write your name on your sticky note, and then you're going to tell me your 5 ways that you would be described. So I put mine on the board: kind, smart, giving, funny, and passionate. Once you've gotten them written down, you're going to take them up to the front of the room, and you're going to put them on our little characterization man up there. Does anybody have any questions about what you're going to do? No, ma'am. All right, you only have 2 minutes to do this. 2 minutes. Your name, your description. Go ahead. Once you're done, you're going to put it up on the board. Take it up to the board and put it on our little characterization. You have 1 minute. Once you're done with that, make sure you have a piece of paper in front of you for notes as well as your story from yesterday. 30 seconds. Make sure you have a piece of paper for notes and your story from yesterday. It's 20 seconds. And that is the time. If you still have your sticky note, go ahead and take it up to the front. All right, so what you guys did right now was something called characterization. Characterization. Does anyone have a guess as to what characterization means based on the activity that you just did? Go ahead.
Like what a character or a person is.
Okay, so what a character or person is, yep.
What characteristics they have.
Okay, what characteristics they have?
It's a real but you know how when we did the little mountain thing?
Huh?
Well, it's kind of like the exposition, like introducing the characters and how they are.
Perfect. We are introducing a character and how they are. This is part of our exposition for our mountain. Wonderful. All right. So in your notes, you are going to tell me, you're going to tell yourself, characterization is the way that the author describes a character. Characterization is the way the author describes a character. I want you to go ahead and write this down. Once you're done writing this down, I want you to stand up. Characterization, the way that an author describes the characters in a story. Once you're done, I want you to stand up. Madison done? 2, 3, 4, 5. Six, 7, 8, 9, 11. Twelve, 13. All right, go ahead and sit down. Now, underneath where you wrote the definition of characterization, I want you to draw this chart. There are 2 types of characterization, direct and indirect. Direct and indirect. Does anyone have a guess as to what those 2 things mean? Go ahead.
Indirect meaning like you don't really know, and direct is in this is what they are like.
Perfect. So direct is where the author directly tells you what the character is like. Indirect is where you don't really know, you kind of have to guess based on what happens. So I'm going to show you guys a brief video that talks about direct and indirect, and you guys are going to take notes from that video. All right.
Take notes in the indirect and the direct chart?
Yep.
Okay.
Characterization, direct versus indirect. What is direct characterization? Direct characterization is when the author directly tells you the personality trait of the character. For example, she was friendly and always polite to her teachers. We know she is friendly and polite. What is indirect characterization? Indirect characterization is when the author makes the reader infer the character's personality. But how do I know what to infer? You can use the steal method. S. What the character says. For example, thank you so much for the awesome lesson. T. What the character thinks. For example, I think I have the best teachers in the school. E. Effects on others. For example, I can help you with that math problem after school if you would like. A. The character's actions. For example, let me hold that door open for you. L. The character's looks. For example, that girl always has a smile on her face. Because of what the character says, thinks, how the character has an effect on others, the character's actions and looks, we know she is friendly and polite. We can tell a lot about a character's personality by using the steal method. Remember, says, thoughts, effects on others, actions, looks. The end.
All right. So in case you missed any of those, direct. It's what the author clearly says about the character. She was friendly, she was nice, she was respectful. The author blatantly says this is how the character is. Indirect is when you have to make an inference or a guess about how a character's character is based on the steal method. So, steal. What does the character say? What do they think? What is their effect on others? What are their actions? And what do their looks say about them? So I'm going to give you guys a minute to get down anything you're missing from when you watch the video?